Hello and welcome. Alright, please gather around, folks, and let me spin you a towel. The kind that makes you scratch your head, sigh and mutter, only in Thailand, eh? Picture this, you are a foreigner living the expat dream in sunny Thailand. Street food, tuk-tuks and a cheeky singer beer at sunset. Life is good, right? Well, hold your horses, because the banking beast has reared its ugly head and it is snarling at visa holders like grumpy guard dog who's lost its chew toy. Now, before you all fall asleep, listen to the following 5 questions, and if they do relate to your circumstances, please keep watching. 1. Have you ever had your bank account frozen because you misplaced your immigration status? Welcome to Thailand and its new banking circus. 2. What do Thai banks and bouncers at a dodgy nightclub have in common? They both love showing foreigners the door. 3. Imagine trying to pay for a meal and your bank says, "Sorry mate, prove you've got the right visa first." 4. Forget gold-plated ATMs. Thai banks are now handing out ice-cold account freezes. Chilling stuff indeed. 5. If you thought Brexit negotiations were complicated, wait until you hear about Thailand's visa holder banking saga. Sounds like the start of a bad joke. However, this is the reality foreign folks face in Thailand today. Thai banks, in an attempt to play it safe, have decided that if you are a foreigner on certain visas, especially those mysterious destination Thailand visas, your account might as well be in a vault guarded by a dragon. Why? Because you have to physically prove your immigration status. That is right, no more cozy digital banking without the awkward airport level document checks. Here is where it gets juicy. Those destination Thailand visas are something of a half-baked idea cooked up without proper coordination between immigration and financial authorities. Thai banks, naturally, have thrown up their hands and slammed the safety gate shut on these visa holders. Unless you prove you are not up to something shifty, which is somewhat insulting when you just want to pay your electric bill, so kissing your banking privileges goodbye, or at least prepare for a long, grumpy wait. Furthermore, this is not just a little administrative hassle. It is turning into a full-blown ordeal. Imagine being told, hand over your passport, prove you are legally here, or no more easy access to your money. One can only wonder how many expats have thereupon gone from enlightened to enraged in about 5 seconds flat. Now, the banks are not just worried about visas, they are also on high alert for financial hooligans, fraudsters, money launderers, who knows. To tackle these unseen demons, the Bank of Thailand has slapped stringent transaction limits on mobile banking transfers, 50,000 baht per day, for groups like kids, grandma and guess what, some foreign visa holders. Because clearly someone is plotting a grand heist at grandma's knitting club every afternoon. Thai banks have even rolled out a customer profiling system that sounds like something out of a spy movie. You are slotted into a risk category, whether you are a Mr. Low Risk Nice Guy or Mrs. or Miss Potential Fraudster Extraordinaire, and your banking freedom is tailored accordingly. It is like being judged by a nosy librarian who decides if your reading habits are suspicious. That is right, your bank thinks it knows you better than your mum does. However, here is the punchline. While banks are busy building these bureaucratic fortresses, the lending taps are drying up. Thailand's commercial banks have now reported 4 consecutive quarters of declining loan growth, plummeting to around 0.9% in just the second quarter of 2025. The cautious lending means small and medium enterprises, those scrappy little businesses keeping the economy ticking, are being squeezed harder than a Thai durian at a fruit market. Non-performing loans have ticked upwards slightly among businesses, and banks are tightening their purse strings. The complete financial landscape is looking a tad gloomy, like a rainy season where you forget your umbrella. On top of that, if you are a foreigner trying to do business, or even just pay your bills, this is not just an inconvenience, it is a banking nightmare. One might wonder if Thai banks have mistaken their vault combination for a Rubik's Cube, because the whole mess seems to be a cluster of mixed policies, confusing enforcement and an overzealous risk of fear. Now, every time you try to move your money, you are greeted by the invisible doorman, demanding paperwork and suspicious glares. Now, here is a curveball for you. While all this like a nightmare, some might say it is sufficiently entertaining in a tragic comedy sort of way. Banks chasing ghosts of fraud, visa holders playing bizarre versions of Prove It or Lose It, and SMEs desperately trying to catch a break, all under the tropical sun. You almost want to say, carry on chaps, it's quite the show. Nevertheless, seriously, let us hope the banks and the government get together soon and sort this mess out, because as much as we adore the chaotic charm of Thailand, locking out visa holders from banking services while imposing draconian transaction limits is not the happiest espresso shot to start your day with. So, if you're living here or planning your Thai venture, keep your documents close, your patience closer, and maybe stash a little extra cash in your wallet, just in case the next time you try to tap your phone, the bank asks to see your visa in triplicate. Alright, if you chuckled, groaned, or if your blood pressure rose listening to this video, why not hit that like button? Drop your horror banking stories below, or share if you know someone stuck in this wild Thai banking saga. Moreover, do not forget to subscribe for grumpier but hopefully helpful musings about life and the absurdities we face. That is the tale for today. Banks playing gatekeeper with visas, digital limits that feel like slaps, and a lending environment tighter than your favourite jeans after a buffet. However, with all good stories, it is not all doom and gloom. There is humour in the hassles, and hope that change is just around the corner. A couple of months back, I did update my visa status at the banks. I simply took my passport, bank book and my Thai marriage certificate. The bank copied all the documents which I had to sign, date and add my phone number, along with a couple of documents the bank personnel filled in. Then they took my photo, I was good to go, and this took less than 15 minutes. Therefore, until next time, keep your wits about you, your documents handy, and your sarcasm sharp. Bye bye.